So here's the list. Ready?
Okay.
I'm gonna start with the old.
Let's
now,
do
are
it.
we gonna? Why don't we name it and talk about it?
Name it.
Like name one, talk about it. Name one.
No,
talk
let's
about
just
it.
let's
run
get it
through
all
it.
the way first.
Let me go. Let me just go through them and then we'll double back
Okay, that's
I
redundant,
put
but that's fine.
I can put my phone
But
down.
it's not
You
my
little
show,
fucking
so.
okay. Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, Mark Hamill, Anthony Daniels, Peter Mayhew, and Kenny Baker.
The originals.
The originals. Now the ones you may not recognize. Anthony Daniels is
C-3PO.
C-3PO, correct. Peter Mayhew is Chewbacca,
Chewbacca.
which is really irrelevant in my opinion. It could be anybody.
Yeah.
And Kenny Baker.
No, but
Kenny Baker wasn't in the photo, was he?
No.
Isn't
I
that
don't
R2D2?
know.
Yeah. Well, and he
Well,
was
R2D2,
inside
yeah.
R2D2, I guess.
In a box.
In the
Yeah.
photo,
Like
yeah,
a
in the
shipping
box.
Yeah.
But I don't think Anthony Daniels is necessary because that's like that's the character.
Yeah.
Peter Mayhew, I don't think is necessary. Sorry, guy.
No, yeah.
And Kenny Baker also not
I tell you,
necessary,
these-
but
these-
give him work.
These older guys got some work cut out for
They
them.
got the
though.
Shaft. Oh,
No, to like be in a tight robot suit when you're like 60. Ugh.
I'm pretty sure
They
they'll
might
figure out a
die.
way to make it a little more comfortable than they were the 30
Back
years
then,
ago.
yeah.
yeah. Now I'll go through these and we'll double back again. These are the new cast.
Oh boy.
Minus one, which we'll talk about
Yeah,
in a
just
moment.
rattle them off. Real
John
quick.
Boyega, Daisy Ridley, Adam Driver, Oscar Isaac, Andy Serkis, Domhnall Gleeson, I think that's how you pronounce it,
Yep.
and Max von Sydow. I'm hearing
Wow.
Sydow everywhere,
This-
but I'm pretty
Wow.
sure it's Sydow.
This is the first time I saw casting news that didn't immediately go, ooh. I mean, like, there have been some times or movies that I've gone on to like, but when the casting news happened, I'd be like, I don't know about that. This is the first time I'm like, yeah, that works.
More like hell yeah.
I can imagine every single one of those guys swooshing a lightsaber around.
Yeah. Yeah.
what minus
Yeah.
what, Jake?
I think Oscar Isaacs or Oscar
Isaac.
Isaac.
It's Isaac.
I think he's of Spanish descent, so I think it's Isaac.
Okay. Maybe you're right.
I don't know if that's even a
but
thing.
regardless, I think he's gonna be more of like a rogue type of Han Solo type of guy.
That's
Like
right.
Rogue,
know.
like X-Men Rogue?
No, like a rogue, like a lovable rogue.
Just singing folk.
Okay, I can see. Yeah, he's gonna
He'd
sing.
be at the
He
cantina.
and Adam Driver are gonna sing.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we talk Adam Driver?
Yes.
Is he gonna
Yeah,
be the
he-
villain then?
They said he's gonna be like a
That's what we
Darth
were
Vader
thinking.
type guy.
That
Yeah.
would be so freaking cool.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I guess.
Domhnall Gleeson was really good in About Time. I liked
And
him. a
Harry
lot.
Potter.
He's in Harry Potter, but much less.
I've never seen a movie. Wait, who was he in Harry Potter?
One of the brothers, barely.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. I've never really
One of the
seen a
older
movie.
brothers, yeah.
I've never seen a movie where he's acted, but like he's like, put a robe on him.
Does he exude that?
Yeah, he
looks
exudes
cute.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot of British, of
Yeah.
course, which is expected because that's Star Wars
They're
very
good.
much had that.
They're
good. Max von Sydow, cool, classic.
Oh, very
Love it.
cool. He's probably. I would love to see him be a bad guy.
That would be so cool. Andy Serkis.
He's
Perfect.
Is he gonna be like a little dwarf monster?
I'm
I
like,
don't
who
know.
the hell is?
Yeah.
What the hell
Maybe
is
he's
he
gonna
gonna
be
play? No, he's probably gonna be like a new General Grievous type of guy.
Maybe.
But hopefully better.
I think we can definitely all assume he's definitely going to be
A thing.
a creature.
Oh, yeah.
Creature for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
He's just gonna be himself, but
Yeah.
mocap.
It's me.
Hello,
Yeah.
guys. Yeah.
John Boyega. I think this might be the coolest of all
Yeah.
of them.
This
Yeah.
is
Attack the Block.
This is very
this
interesting.
is
Bruv.
definitely the best.
This is so cool.
It's because
Moses from Attack the Block, by the way.
I'm not trying to make this a thing about race, but I
Do
thought
it, no, do it.
that
did.
Samuel Jackson was like, okay, we need a black Jedi, so they got Samuel Jackson. Samuel Jackson in Star Wars was like the most boring performance I've ever seen from anybody.
I don't remember well enough to be honest with you.
did-
But
he
that's
did-
the point,
yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
pretty
I don't
boring, yeah.
remember.
But he is gonna knock it out of the park. This guy,
John Boyega?
Yeah, he's
hell yeah.
perfect. He's gonna be like awesome.
We have one more to mention here, and that's Daisy Ridley.
Yes,
Who's
she
that?
is a
Wait.
girl.
Who is that?
She's
I
a
don't
girl.
know.
I don't know.
Oh,
She's
nobody
in a
knows.
thing.
New?
She's
I
very
definitely-
new.
I
Yes.
definitely think she's gonna be Leia's daughter. Or something
Well,
like
they
that.
did put them in between Harrison
Yeah.
Ford and Princess
Yeah.
Leia.
Makes
I don't know why
sense,
I'm
yeah.
using actors' names and characters'
Now,
names
one
mixed
thing,
up, but
one thing I've seen a lot is that John Boyega is gonna play Lando Calrissian's son.
why couldn't he?
I don't know, like it's just because like, oh, he's black, and
just 'cause
Lando's
he's black. I get, yeah.
I don't
Which,
think
by the
that's
way,
gonna
he's
happen.
missing from the cast. That's interesting.
Yeah,
What if,
because I think he's a side character, so I don't think
All
it'll be
right.
a big deal.
No.
Well, maybe after they took the Empire down, they were like, "Listen, man, you tried to screw us over to Vader, so
Honestly, yeah.
So
we're gonna
goodbye.
lock you up.
Yeah.
You might have
So,
helped us out in the end,
We're
but
not
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
you
here's
got
the
Han
thing.
Solo frozen.
Apparently, if you remember the casting calls, there were two female parts, two new female parts.
Mm-hmm.
And then we only have one new female, Daisy Ridley, which was, of course, people were like, there's only one girl.
Yeah.
Star Wars,
And
make a movie
here's
for
the
me.
here's the thing about that. I totally hear you on that. But
Yeah,
at the same
yeah.
time, it's like you can make whatever movie you want.
Yeah.
I mean, things don't have to
But
be
it's like-
diverse.
They're kind of making it sound like
Star Wars was
is
always
but
male
But
heavy.
they're also making it sound like they're not putting girls in because they think they can't. That's
No.
not the point. Maybe their idea was just not to have that many girls.
Yeah,
It's like,
I will say though, ridiculous. Right after.
Yeah, here's a worse thing that could happen: just putting girls in just
For the
to
sake
have,
of it.
yeah,
That's
That's
offensive.
the worst.
Yeah,
Well,
that should be
here's the thing,
offensive.
though. I think of it like I want more women star power just because, as much as Carrie Fisher, Leia was a huge part of the original Star Wars, I don't think she can carry it anymore. I don't.
Well,
I don't think.
you don't think Carrie
like,
can carry?
I don't want to watch Carrie Fisher like being like a main plot of this new Star Wars movie. I
She's
don't
not.
know.
She's
she's
gonna
not
be
gonna
like in
be.
a wheelchair.
Yeah.
You know that in the original Star Trek show where like the guy with all burnt up faces and giant black wheelchair thing.
And that's
that
it.
beat-
That's her.
That's gonna be her. It's just gonna be like, "What's up, Leia?"
Well, here's the thing. There is another girl that they haven't announced yet. Another girl part, and I think that's going to be Andy Serkis mocapping a woman. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I think that I think they'll announce it. They just haven't announced it yet. But what I was going to say is ridiculous. I did see somebody say, "Oh, look, they added one guy to the Gem and the Holograms movie, like as if to suggest like, oh, there's no males." And I'm like, are you serious?
Now,
So there's one movie that
yeah.
has more girls than guys, and you're complaining.
The thing
One.
with this cast that I'm trying to figure out is like which one is gonna be like the biggest person on the poster.
Who's
Like,
gonna be
who's
the
gonna be
main
the
guy?
main That's exciting,
Oscar.
right?
Let's vote right now. What do you think?
I would. Well, you know what?
I don't know.
Let's
I really
rule out
don't know.
definitely not Andy Serkis.
No.
Unfortunately, I
No,
can
it's-
say definitely not Daisy Ridley.
No, it's either Oscar Isaacs,
Not Adam Driver.
Boyega,
Or Domhnall Gleeson.
or Domhnall Gleeson.
I think
yeah.
Or
Boyega.
Max von
Yeah,
Sydow.
I think I think Caesar Boyega. I think
No, that's Serkis. You're thinking of Moses. Boyega, John Boyega is Moses.
I got
yeah.
Moses and Caesar confused in my brain.
And Caesar is Andy Serkis.
The monkey.
Oh, boy.
I think he's gonna be. He's gonna be on the main cast, but I think he's also gonna not as a typecast, but he's very good at playing like the brooding, like I don't give
Sure.
a fuck kind of. Yeah,
Sure.
I think he's but who was the British?
Domhnall Gleeson.
Domhnall Gleeson.
Yeah,
redhead.
who was in Just About Time.
Yeah.
About time,
Yeah,
yeah.
About
yeah.
Time.
I
I think he might be.
I don't know. I'm thinking either Boyega or Oscar Isaac. That's mine.
I don't know, but I'm so.
They did list Boyega first.
Excited.
I will
Oscar.
say that.
I'm so damn excited.
You know what?
yeah.
Let's assume that they listed them in order on purpose because Max von Sydow is last, so maybe he might have his bigger part. Let's assume it's John Boyega and Daisy Ridley in the lead, and then Adam Driver is the villain because those are the first three listed.
Yeah. All right, I'm into that.
I don't know.
I could definitely see Max von Sydow being like, it'll be like, and Max von Sydow
Yeah, right.
as like, you know.
But let me just say what I love about this cast is that, no offense to them, but it's not an attractive cast necessarily.
That's great.
That's fantastic.
That's great. They didn't get any like.
Not
big,
that they're not unattractive, but they're not Zac Efron.
But they're not
Hayden Christensen.
supermodels.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They're not supermodels, and I don't mean it, I
Christensen.
really don't mean anything like by that because no offense, but is this group the like the swimsuit model?
Well, yeah.
type?
Look at
No.
Yeah. whoever Wonder Woman is. She's not an actress. She's a model.
Yeah.
Right,
Like,
that's the opposite.
yeah,
Exactly.
Like it used to be, like in the prequels, it was Natalie Portman
Classically trained
and,
actors and like small actors. And
Right.
oh,
and-
you're talking
no,
about
I'm
the prequels.
talking
Sorry,
yeah,
it's prequels.
But no, what you said, yeah.
the
absolutely.
original is what we've got here.
Yeah.
And so that's very exciting to me.
Yeah,
I think that's
cool.
really cool.
That's very cool.
And that's it for Star Wars, really. I mean, that was the big news
That
this
was-
week. That
yeah.
that dominated. Nobody else wanted to go up against it,
Yeah,
really.
Pretty big news.
But I was a big fan of Star Wars
oh, here it comes.
in my
Here it
boyhood,
comes. Oh, okay.
and we got a trailer for
All right.
Boyhood.
That wasn't that bad.
Now,
Come
I
on.
didn't see
Yeah.
this, so tell me about it.
Okay. Well, this is the movie
hate to
that's
be
taken
that.
place over 12 years.
Yeah, this is
They
What?
shot it over 12
This
years.
one?
You know
Yeah.
about it. We
Yeah.
talked.
Yeah,
Okay,
oh my
we
God.
talked
like
about it.
this is like movie history.
All right.
Yes, this is
Um,
gonna be huge, and it
now-
looks really good. I think it looks really. It looks.
My-
like, I'm a big coming of age story
Yeah.
fan. Like this looks like,
I like
that
that.
to the max.
I'll
My-
come of your age.
My impressions from the trailer, though, it looks really boring to me. It would just look like a kid that just grows up.
Oh.
I don't-
Is the kid like a? Is he?
I mean-
does he grow up to be like a hotshot detective,
Yes.
No.
Yeah. No. Yeah. You didn't get that? I got that out of it. Yeah. Totally.
or does he grow up to be like?
Are you guys goofing me?
Hot shot dog detective.
Does he get like a power?
Well, he gets eyes that can see.
The future.
That can see.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's in this movie, everyone's blind, but he can see.
Right, or like, does he have like a mirror or anything like that's like evil?
Look at my mirror.
Or like,
Oh, you didn't
Yeah.
do it.
No.
Try again.
Does he
It's
have a
like in my
talking-
mirror.
Whoa.
Thank you, Jake.
Well, or does like he have a talking dog or something?
No, he's
What
just
is
a
it
boy,
about?
and he's got his boyhood.
And he grows up.
Yes,
And that's it.
You know, now that I think
Yeah.
about it, the word boyhood, couldn't that also be the name of? Couldn't that be a nickname for
What?
for foreskin?
No. Ugh.
Boyhood. Yeah, his boyhood.
His boyhood. Anyway, you like that.
Yeah.
But speaking of
yeah.
speaking of boyhood
Mm.
and
trailers.
boyhoods,
Well, this better be good.
You know something you would never want to talk about like your boyhood is What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh, this is another trailer.
But speaking of What We Do in the Shadows, we have a trailer for What We Do in the Shadows, and I just want to mention this briefly because I do think it looks very funny. It's it's a mockumentary,
Which I like.
vampires, but from the group that did like what the hell, I can't think of his name, Jermaine something or other, but from the group that did
Jermaine Dupri.
no, Clement, I think it is. And they did
Jermaine Clements.
what's that show they did? Oh God, Flight of the Conchords.
Yeah.
It's from them, and it looks like that
Oh,
exact
they're
type
good,
of humor,
yeah.
and it looks very,
I could
very
do that.
funny. So I would recommend checking out the trailer because
Yeah.
it does look very funny. But now we're gonna take a break because we got no TV news that was worth mentioning in my
Oh
opinion.
yeah, we got a lot of TV news.
Which is
There's a new Patrick Stewart show coming out.
Who?
Green Light's coming out.
Oh,
Patrick,
Project
do you know who
Greenlight.
Patrick Stewart is?
Yeah, Sir Pat Stewart.
yeah, but what
Patrick
about him?
Seth MacFarlane is making a show about him,
Okay, go on.
and he's gonna play a detective, like a news guy, a detective or something like that.
A
Okay.
detective or a news guy?
I thought that was big enough news.
No,
to talk
hell
about.
no.
Yeah.
Well, Project Greenlight
Project
is. That's
Greenlight.
cool.
Okay,
That's just
you
like,
guys
it's
knew what
like
that was
happening.
before.
No, I didn't.
Okay,
But
thank
it
you.
sounds cool.
Anyway, we're gonna take a break.
Hey.
Nobody knows what any of this is. Everything you're saying, but I just want to see how you guys doing. And I'm really asking because I got to get up and do the camera.
Oh,
Well,
you
go. I'm really excited to see Amazing Spider-Man. I've been playing the game like crazy, and I'm really excited for the movie. That's all
Is
I
that
have.
it?
No, that's it. That's all I
You
got.
do
I'm a
anything-
little mad about the swinging in that game.
Because it's so good. Wait a second, Eric. It's the best thing
So they
about the
did
game.
fix it.
It's pretty good.
All
It's
right,
pretty
I saw
good.
it let you go automatically in your Twitch stream.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That
It's
made me
not
mad.
It's not as like complex as Spider-Man 2 back in the day, but it's the best part of this game because the rest of the game isn't that good. But the swinging is
The story's not good.
no, the story's awful.
The story in
Yeah.
the first
The story-
game was better than the first
the story
movie.
is just made to shoehorn in villains, and the gameplay just isn't like the sequences aren't as like cool. Like in the first Amazing Spider-Man game, the sequences were like enthralling.
I
was actually,
I
cared
loved
about
it actually.
Yeah.
That game, that whole game was great.
Now it's like they kind of like they got one thing right, they got the swinging right, but then they didn't focus on the stuff that made the last game good, and they kind of
Gotcha.
lost it.
Oh well.
Oh well. Will
But
we ever
anyway,
have-
what I don't know where that came from.
I don't know. We
Yeah.
were just chatting.
Video games.
We're being friends. This is our break. What else we want to do on our break?
We have a new commentary track.
Yeah.
We do.
And we're having trouble getting it up on YouTube, and we're having a lot of trouble with YouTube. What else is new? I think every week I have to dispute.
Having
I want
trouble
to say
getting it up.
between 10
Sorry.
and 20. No, between 10 and 20
know-
copyright things, which we are allowed to have footage in our
y-
videos.
You know what's the worst for the Spider Dub videos I make? I get copyright claims from something called Kyoshi Entertainment. I looked it up, and it's an Indian YouTube page that uploads a whole bunch of like Bollywood cartoons
illegally.
and
bullshit, yeah.
some Spider-Man cartoons,
Yep.
and they're copyright claiming me.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious. So basically, that's YouTube, and that's why we love doing the
Yeah, it's
podcast.
a mess sometimes.
But
Hop on the
anyway,
pod train,
we do
guys.
Have a new commentary track, and it is the final Secret Life commentary track, and it is great.
The end of an era.
I highly recommend you guys check it out because
is
it
a
is
funny
very funny.
one.
The clip is up on Facebook, so you can see it there, and then I'll try to get it on YouTube, but it's just not working. So we'll see.
Oh, wow.
But speaking of the commentary track, Patreon supporters on Patreon have been listening since, I don't know, days ago, and they already know what the next commentary track is.
Yeah.
We gave them a little tease,
Ooh,
and
ooh,
we haven't
ooh.
announced it yet, but you'll see next week. I'm not going to tell you. Sorry. But it's very exciting, and you guys, it's going to be up there with Spider-Man in terms of
Tell
enjoyment.
them
I
about
think,
the
for you guys.
video.
But the video, yes, the
Yeah,
Patreon
yes.
video. In case you guys didn't see it, I definitely need you all to take a look because it came out great.
Bunch of really cool fellas
They
came
sent
together.
in clips, yep, and I put it together in a video. Basically, rather than us explaining why we would hope that you would support us on Patreon, we let them explain why they chose to support us on Patreon, and it's perfect.
It's really cool. You
I
guys are
love
awesome.
Every single one of you in that
Made me
video.
feel the feels.
you,
Awesome.
you got a special praise in my heart.
You got
brain.
special place and some
Yes.
special praise from
Yes.
Mike.
It's like my little
It's not bad.
black
Getting
book.
praise
Yeah.
from
My little
Mike
black
is
book.
hard to do.
It's
so
hard to do,
it's hard
and
to
you've
get.
accomplished it. I have
Go on. But yes, so thank you very much to everybody there. Thank you to everyone
Yeah.
that supported us on Patreon.
Wow.
Thank you so much. But please check out that video because it's really cool. Even if you can't support us, always sharing our videos, watching our videos helps us as well.
Yeah, it's cool.
But definitely check out that video because I thought it came out really
Yeah,
cool.
we don't think you're bad for not supporting
Well, a
us.
lot of them are younger too.
But you could also be better. Be better, yeah.
And speaking of
Oh,
being
man.
better, you could put on a cool shirt from beobscure.com. You can get it for free.
That's even
We
better.
give away a free shirt every single week. All you got to do is click the links in the info on YouTube, or if you're listening to the podcast, go to prettymuchit.com/giveawayfb
Yeah.
and giveaway YT. And that's all you got to do. You got to share the Facebook post, and you got to comment on the YouTube video, and you're entered to win a free shirt. We announce it on the Monday show. It's lovely.
Mm-hmm.